We out here again through the spirit of YAHAWASHI, to be the Lamb of the Most High, Lord willing, and we downtown LA. All right, first and foremost, before we begin, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BAHA, YAHAWASHI, BAHA, Kakodash. We say double honor to our apostles and our elders, our GREATMILLSTONE. All right, and shalom to all you Akim out there that's pushing the word diligently, in truth and in sincerity. All right, living and teaching this thing, man, in truth and in sincerity, man. All right, so the topic today that we're going to get into, all right, is the elect are in the secret place. All right, the elect are in the secret place, man. Okay, basically what's going on is this in the secret place. All right, it's talking about these scriptures, man. All right, not only is it talking about the scriptures, but it's talking about the understanding of the scriptures, man. All right, knowing the name of the Heavenly Father. All right, knowing this truth, being familiar with this word, man. All right. Now, with that Colossians 1, because what people have to understand is that this word is a mystery, man. Right. This word is not revealed unto everybody, man. Okay, you got to be ultimately predestined, all right, to receive the name of the Lord, to receive the truth. Hey, go there, John 17, verse 17, where it talks about just to establish the foundation, man. All right, go ahead.
This is the book of Colossians, chapter 1, verse 25. Wherefore I am made a minister according to the dispensation of the Most High.
Right, we're made ministers according to the dispensation of the Most High. See, the Most High is the one who dispenses. All right, you go to a dispensary, right? A dispensary is a place where they give you things, right? Where they lump, where you can buy things, all right? So the Most High dispenses this truth, this word, all right, to certain men, all right? So, and then we became ministers of it, all right? The scriptures say, freely as ye receive, freely give. Go ahead.
You got the parable of your outside giving the talents.
Yep. Yep, that's right. You got to flip that talent, but you get it, right? So go ahead.
Wherefore I am made a minister according to the dispensation of the Most High, which is given to me for you to fulfill the word of the Most High. Even the mystery which has been hid for ages.
Even the mystery. You think of a mystery, that's something that's everybody don't know about. You know, think of a myth, something that's hidden away from people.
Because
right, the unknown.
the
right?
Greek word is mysterion,
right,
which means to be hidden.
That's
you
right,
know?
that's right.
It speaks about, and when you go into the word, it speaks about the initiated souls,
Yep.
the elect.
I believe that the same one is talking about how we're not ordinary mortals, how this thing is not revealed unto ordinary mortals, man.
Yeah, come on,
right?
yeah.
We're like it's Psalms 80, it's like it tells you in Psalms 82 that we are gods, man. All right, the word gods goes back to judges, rulers, okay? The judges and the rulers right now mainly are talking about the elect, that governing body, those few men that the Lord chose to instruct the rest of the nation, man. Instruct the rest of Israel, man. All right? Right, first fruits. Go ahead.
Even the mystery which has been hid for ages.
Right, so this truth has been hidden away for ages. When you go to 2 Thessalonians, it tells you that there had to be a falling away first, man.
Grab it, that's
right?
good.
Go ahead. And that falling away first started when we was in slavery, man. Okay? When the so-called white man came to the west coast of Africa, you can say it started there because even when Jake was on the west coast of Africa, we was kind of practicing our customs, man. Practicing our traditions, man. You know? Read that.
Yep. 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first.
Right, so a falling away first, man. And that happened when Jake went into slavery, man. Okay? That's when the so-called white man, like I said, took us into slavery. And then what did he do? He beat our heritage out of us, and he gave us his philosophies. He gave us his doctrine. He gave us his spirit. Okay? His way of life.
Yep.
The American culture.
Hey, if I could say a perfect movie for everything you just described is Roots, you know?
Yep.
Well, they show them when they're in the west coast of Africa, the men were getting circumcised, you know, and then when they were brought over, it shows you how they said, "What's your name?" He couldn't say Kunta Kinte. It was literally beat out of him, and he was Toby, you know?
He was whipping them, had them hanging up.
Yep.
He was whipping them. What's your name? He said Kunta Kinte, but eventually he said Toby.
Yep.
Or he gave up. That's that. I always bring that out too. That's symbolic of us falling away, man.
Yep.
You know?
Jeremiah 17 right there.
Yep.
It says, let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there be a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
Right, so the falling away came, all right, when we was in slavery, but now we're living in a time where the Heavenly Father is lifting us back up through the Spirit, man. All right,
and he's really wiping it.
Yeah, that's right, and he's reviving us, man. All right, but the only way that we were able to even get that revival started with YAHAWASHI, man.
Right.
YAHAWASHI went on the cross, right, and he sacrificed himself so that the face of the Most High can be shined unto his disciples again, so we can get the Holy Spirit, we can get the truth, man. All right, so now we in these times we have that truth, man. All right, like it tells you in Daniel, like Most High told Daniel, he said, let the truth, all right, be basically sealed. Can you get that real quick? Daniel 12.
I got a quick one for you.
Go ahead.
Revelation 5 and 9. And they sung a new song. I started 7. And he came and took the book out of the right hand of him that sat upon the throne. And when he had taken the book,
And that book, all right, that little book is talking about the scriptures, man. He took it out of the hand of the Most High. Go ahead.
the 4 beasts and the 4 and 20 elders fell down before the Lamb, having every one of them harps and golden vials full of orders, which are the prayers of the saints. And they sung a new song, saying, Thou art worthy to take the book and to open the seals thereof, for thou wast slain and hast redeemed us to the Most High.
Right, because like John the Revelator said, he said he wept much because no man was able to get the understanding basically of the scriptures, man. All right. But John, the angel told John, weep not, for the Lion of the tribe of Judah had prevailed was worthy to loose the 7 seals that were, meaning Yahawashi opened the understanding for us, man.
That's right.
All right? He gave us the complete understanding on how to worship the Most High, man, and how to be faithful, man. That's how you get that grace, that's how you get mercy, man. And that's how we have it in these last days again, man. All right? So that was the understanding of the truth. It came out during the time of Yahawashi, and then it was hidden away for some ages, like the scripture said, man. That falling away came, and then now we're in the time of our revival, man. All right?
Finish it off, it says, by the blood out of every kindred, tongue, and people and nation, and has made us unto our power kings and priests, and we shall reign on the earth.
Yeah, we're kings and priests again, man. And that's through the word, man. All right? We're kings, and priests, man. That's right. So read that one more time.
Colossians 1 and 25. Wherefore I am made a minister according to the dispensation of the Most High, which is given to me for you to fulfill the word of the Most High, even the mystery which has been hid for ages and from generations, but now is made manifest to his saints.
Now is made manifest to his saints. Who are the saints of the Most High, man? The word saints goes back to being sanctified, being holy, man.
Right.
That's his elect, man. His elect are sanctified, man. Are sanctified how? Through the scriptures, man. Through the understanding of the truth and belief of the word, man. All right?
I got you, bro. John 17:17. Sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth.
Yeah, sanctify them through thy truth. Thy word is truth, man. All right. So when we come out here and when we teach this word, that's in its entirety, teaching the true doctrine. That's how you know that the Holy Spirit is on us, man. All right. That the Most High sanctified us, man. All right. Because any other ordinary person, or like a pastor, or some nigga like vocab alone, they'll pick up the scriptures and think they know what it's talking about, man. But it's not, whatever they thinking, it ain't what it's talking about. Most High said he gave pastors according to his knowledge, man.
Right.
And that the scriptures, like it tells you in Peter's, the scriptures is of no private interpretation, man.
Yeah.
Okay? Meaning so you can't pick up this Bible, oh, John 3:16 is talking about this, or this, Colossians is talking about this. No, the Holy Spirit got to be working with you, man.
You got to talk. It says there in what is that, man? Peter, speaking by, if there's no private interpretation, but a man speaks by the inspiration of the Most High, which is that breath, which is Yahawashi. You know, we made alive by Yahawashi. And that's how, that's how we're able to go into the scriptures.
Right. Like Yahawashi said, tarry ye in Jerusalem till you be was after he rose up again, man. All right? And then his disciples were assembled into that room, and then that gust of wind came in, you know, the Holy Spirit came upon them, they started speaking in tongues, you know. They had it from there, you know what I'm saying? All right? So that breath they received was knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. All right? They became they became alive, all right, but they were there now in that secret place, man. All right?
Yeah, about that, Daniel.
Daniel 12 and 8. And I heard, but I understood not. Then said I, O my Lord, what shall be the end of these things? And he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed till the time of the end.
Right, to the time of the end, man. Hey, and the time of the end started when Yahawashi made his sacrifice, man. The time of the end started when Yahawashi made his sacrifice, man. So these words were sealed up, or these words were brought back to it's like, read it again. It's like,
It took Yahawashi coming to receive the full understanding of everything, man. Right?
He says, and he said, Go thy way, Daniel, for the words are closed up and sealed to the time of the end.
to the time of the end, and that's what you're seeing now. Brothers are receiving this truth again, man. All right, brothers are being revived again through the Spirit of Yahawashi. That the brothers over there were just talking about. You know, the truth hath for so long been without fruit, man. All right, and we're the fruits of the truth, man. All right, the different camps that you see around the world, like Yahawashi said, when you see this gospel preached throughout the entire world, then the end shall come. Who's throughout the entire world? The camps, the brothers, man, the fruits of the truth, man, the prophets. All right, and those men are within the secret place. Only we know the understanding of these scriptures, man. All right, that's why the scriptures talk about how can't nobody come up to you and gainsay, you know, they can't gainsay nor resist what you're saying, man. All right, the elect are blameless, man. All right, with this word, man. Okay.
It says, this is Hebrews 1 and 1. The Most High, who at sundry times and in diverse manners spake in times past unto the fathers by the prophets, hath in these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he hath appointed heir of all things, by whom also he made the world, who being the brightness of his glory and the express image of his person.
Yeah, he said the Most High spake, sent the prophet, and spake through Yahawashi, man. All right, and like the scriptures say, all right, only the sheep hear Yahawashi's voice. Yahawashi's sheep hear his voice, man. All right.
Man, I was holding that for a minute.
No.
John 18 and 36. Yahawashi answered, My kingdom is not of this world. 37. Pilate therefore said unto him, Art thou a king then? Yahawashi answered, Thou sayest that I am a king. To this end was I born, and for this cause came I into the world, that I should bear witness unto the truth. Everyone that is of the truth heareth my voice.
Yeah, everyone that is of the truth heareth Yahawashi's voice. Which of course you got to be predestined, man.
That's
if you hear Yahawashi's voice, that means from the beginning you were sealed, man. You were sealed with this truth. It just you had to be what? Edified, man. You know, you had to be stirred up, invigorated, man. You had to be quickened.
Right,
Okay? You had to be brought to remembrance. Okay? And that's the time we're in right now. Only the elect are being brought to the remembrance of this truth, man. It's being revealed unto them. They're in the secret place. This mystery is not a mystery no more to the elect, man.
Right.
It's plain, like the scriptures say. There's scripture. I don't want to misquote it. His ways are plain unto the holy, man.
Yeah.
But so are they stumbling blocks into the wicked.
To the pure, all things are pure.
That's right.
I got a quick one though. It's 2 Thessalonians 2:13. But we are bound to give thanks always to the Most High for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because the Most High hath from the beginning chosen you to salvation through the sanctification of the Spirit and belief of the truth.
Belief of the truth. See, that's where it's at, man. It's about the belief of the truth. He can come along and he can hear That's right. Not being mixed with faith. He'll hear us with his carnal ear, but his spiritual ear, so to speak, ain't open, man. You know, he ain't gonna get it, man. He's just gonna fan his hand, man.
Yeah.
You know.
It ain't for him.
Yep.
You got something like that?
Which proves that the Lord is dealing with a certain group of men, man. All right.
Speak about a little sanctuary, small sanctuary.
Yep. A remnant.
Skip said, remnant shall return.
Remnant shall return, man. You know.
This is Ephesians 1 and 4. According as he hath chosen us in him before the foundation of the world, that we should be holy and without blame before him in love.
Yeah, you gotta be predestinated, man. To have the truth now, you have to have it before, man. Okay?
That's right.
Having predestinated unto us the adoption of children by YAHAWASHI to himself, according to the good pleasure of his will.
According to the good pleasure of his will, man. All right. So it's of the will of the Heavenly Father that there are men in these last days being woken up to this truth, man. All right. That's through YAHAWASHI. All right. Through the belief in YAHAWASHI, man. All right. So how you get that?
Psalms 91:1. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty.
Right. He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty, man. All right. So if you dwelling in the secret place of the Most High, meaning you understand these scriptures, man. All right. You under the shadow, you under the covering of the Most High, man. All right. Because that's when you go in the shade, right? You see a tree, it's hot out, you know, and you go underneath the tree where it's casting the shadow. All right, you get underneath that shadow, it's a covering for you from the sun, man. Right? So you can compare that to even in the last days, man. Because all hell is about to break loose out here, man. In America, the Most High is about to extend judgment out to these people, man. Okay? And the only way that you're going to be exempt from that judgment is if you're in the secret place of the Most High. That's why it tells you in Ezekiel 9:4, set that mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and cry for all the abominations, man. Those men that are sighing and crying for the abominations have a separate spirit, man. The Most High set a seal upon them, man. All right? And that seal is knowing the name of the Most High and then knowing His truth, man. All right? That blood that YAHAWASHI, when he sacrificed, it opened up the truth for us, man. And that blood covers only certain men, man. Yeah, so that secret place, man. Yeah. So we're in the secret place right now, man. Lord willing. And this the being within these scriptures is what's going to help us in the day of evil be exempt from judgment out here, man. All right? We're not going to get put to death, all right? When like it tells you in Isaiah 65, Most High bring the judgment of famine, He brings all these plagues upon Egypt as before, all right? It's going to touch 2/3 of our people, man, all right? But that's for the elect. The place shall not come nigh thee, man. You know? Yeah.
This is Colossians chapter 3 from the top. Just bringing it home. It says, if ye then be risen with YAHAWASHI, seek those things which are above, where YAHAWASHI sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth.
Yeah, set your affection on things above, man. That's why I tell you in Matthew 6 chapter, to store your treasures in heaven, man. All right, our minds are supposed to be on the kingdom, heavenly things, man. Our minds ain't supposed to be on this current kingdom here, man. Because like the scriptures say, this place is temporary. It's about to be destroyed, okay? So we're setting our treasures in heaven, man. We're setting our affections on heavenly things, man. Coming out here, teaching this word, all right? Being a minister of spiritual things. Telling Jake to repent. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. Believe in YAHAWASHI, man. Okay? That's our job right now, man. And only the ones that are in that secret place that know the truth can do that, man. Okay?
And only the elect is gonna have the spirit to, sacrifice themselves out here, teach the word and dedicate themselves, put all their energy towards the ministry, man. A nigga is not gonna sacrifice his time for anybody, man. Especially not for the Lord, man.
nigga is all into himself, man.
Especially if you catching hell while you doing it. The Lord got to give you a spirit for that. And you don't have no fear. You know, that's only the elect exist in that space, man.
Yeah. Living by faith.
Coming that out.
Yeah, the church shall live by faith.
It says, set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. For you are dead, and your life is hid with YAHAWASHI in the Most High.
Now, is that talking about we're physically dead? We're actually dead? No, that's talking about we're spiritually dead to this world. All right, we no longer live in this. We no longer live up to the lust of our flesh, man.
Yeah.
All right, but we're in the spirit now, man.
Yeah.
We're doing the works of YAHAWASHI, man.
And plus we're also dead to the world because we're not in the world. Like you know, like the Lord said, I am not of this world. But we're not surrounded by the people we were surrounded by before we came into this truth, you know?
We're new men.
Yeah, we're new men. If we were to run into somebody we used to know, the old us is dead. You know, we're new creatures in YAHAWASHI.
I was thinking about that a couple of weeks ago. It's like we fell off the earth.
Yep.
You know, like if you ever run into anybody that you ever used to know, to them it's like you died.
Yep.
Like you buried into the earth.
Yeah, kind.
You know what I'm saying? Like we just fell off the earth, man. We just fell off the earth.
And then they speak to you, but they see that you're not that same person.
Yeah.
So it's awkward. Like they're all amazed. So they cut it short and they bounce, you know? But we're dead to the world, you know?
Yeah, he said our lives are hid.
Yeah.
Yep.
Hid in YAHAWASHI, man.
Yep.
Why? Because we're in the secret place, man.
Yep.
Dropped everything, man.
You got that covering.
They dropped in that straight away, sir.
Yep.
I think his father was even, the dad was tripping like, there you go, you know?
And this is to what you're saying there, man. It's like to the people, it's like, damn, like you said, we just stopped existing. This is Psalm 69, and I'm sorry, 7. It says, because for thy sake I was born reproach, and I born reproach. Shame hath covered my face. I am become a stranger unto my brethren, and an alien unto my mother's children.
Yeah, foreign. Where alien was like a foreigner, man. You become a foreigner. People look at you different, you know, because they not in the same spirit as you. They not doing what you do, man.
We made fools for YAHAWASHI.
Like the scripture says, they marvel that you don't go to the same excess of right.
First Peter 4.
Yeah, you ain't going to the club and shit. No
You ain't
more like
partaking
that.
in
You ain't trying to get with the band, you know?
We ain't trying to commit adultery, you know. We ain't enjoying the festivities, man.
Yep.
You know, we really matured, really, man. We became men, man. You know, that shit don't move us no more, man. That shit don't bring us joy. And really, we're not into the flesh like that, man. Of course, we're in the flesh, but we don't walk in the flesh. We walk in the spirit, right? The spirit.
People talk about how we're not in the house of mirth no more, man.
Yep.
The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, not in the house of feasting and festivities and
Yep.
shit, you know? And that's what happens in America. America's all about your flesh. You fulfill the lust of your flesh. Go to this party. Go to this parade. Go to this club.
Do you. Yep.
I have stuff going back on. I didn't place it on both sides. So go ahead, though.
Yeah, 1 Peter 4, and we get to the point. Verse 2. That he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High.
Hey, that goes into YAHAWASHI said, deny yourself. When you go into it, it says to lose sight of one's interest, man. One's own interest. So we're not living for ourselves no more, you know? We're living for the Lord. We're dedicating all of our time. Our Saturdays is here teaching the word, throughout the week, we're putting together lessons. Okay, we're about this word, man. We're tuning into the apostles, tuning into what's going on in the world. We're not worried about a fucking the NBA. Who gives a fuck, man? Yeah, Corey, we don't give a fuck,
I got
man.
people come up to me all the time. Seen that game? Like randomly. I don't know this nigga. What about that game? What about that game? I don't watch that shit, bro.
Bro, I love telling my brother, I don't watch TV. I stopped watching TV in 2009,
Yeah, bro.
man.
Huh?
love saying that to me.
Hey, real quick, bro, because at my job, you know, I work with a lot of Issachar, and Issachar loves soccer. So they be talking to me about soccer, and I be mentioning players like, oh, he retired. He don't even play no more. You know, it's just because I don't really keep up like that, you know? So I don't, you know, I just... But my point was, you know, that's Jake that always want to talk about sports and shit. Yeah.
Don't matter.
Bread and circus.
Thank you. Bread and circus.
Yep.
It says, for a time past of our life may suffice us to have wrought the will of the Gentiles when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine.
We tried that, man. That shit was a dead end, man.
We went that way already, man.
That was a terrible route. Then the Lord out of nowhere opened up, you know, this door unto us, man. And then only the elect, just like on the SHAM. Yeah.
Yep.
Open up unto us, man. You know, the Lord provided another way, which is that way is YAHAWASHI, man.
Yep.
So I said, he's standing at the door. If he knocks, any man opening up to me, I will come into him and sup with him, man.
Me and my father.
Yeah, me and my father. You know, we open that door through the Spirit, man. We open that door. The outside was knocking. He was like, shit, come on in.
You gotta be.
You know, basically, you know, we need you. We understood that we need your outside, man. You know?
Going back to predestination, YAHAWASHI said, no man can come unto me unless my father draw. No, so you really got to be predestinated, man, to receive this word.
Yep.
How are you drawn by the word, man? Scripture say faith comes by hearing, and hearing of the word of the Most High. All right, so once you're going to gain your faith by hearing the word of the Most High, but the Most High has to lead you to it, man. All right, He has to guide you.
Yeah, because the Lord said, I have chosen you. You know, you haven't chosen me, but I chose you. You know, so the Lord has to choose you. You don't choose to do this. The Lord chose you.
Old nigga woman, she just turned 45th birthday, and now she want to serve the Lord.
On her deathbed and shit.
This is back in verse 3. For the time past of our life, may suffice us to have brought the will of the Gentiles when we walked in lasciviousness, lust, excess of wine.
Yeah, it would have sufficed us before time. You know, meaning it would have been cool. We would have been straight with just doing what we was used to doing in the world, man. So we was walking down our own path. But like the scriptures say, the way that seemeth right unto the man, but the end thereof ways is death, man. You know? So being in the world, that would have sufficed us, but then we heard the truth. So this now is sufficing us, man. So we're not walking down that path no more. All right? We're going down another path. She was talking about how YAHAWASHI is the light unto our path, man. He's our true guide, man. He's the way, the truth, and the light. All right?
It says banquetings and abominable idolatry, wherein they think it strange that you went not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you.
Yeah, they look at you like you're crazy, man. You know? Speaking ill of you, speaking ill will about you. You into that Bible now? You into that God now?
I had Jake tell me, man, why you always talking about God, man? Jake actually said that, man. I was like, wow, you know what you just said? Why nigga won't tell me you can't talk about God in my house.
What?
But you a so-called Christian, right? These are the things you're gonna face when you come into the truth, man. You know, you're gonna learn that really Jake hates the Lord, man.
Yeah.
That's what you're gonna learn. Then your hatred for Jake is you're gonna understand why the Lord will destroy these things, man. It's gonna
Let me read this again real quick. Psalm 69 and 8. You're gonna feel this scripture. I am become a stranger unto my brethren and an alien unto my mother's children.
That's why brotherhood is so important. Because the Lord provided a brotherhood, you know what I'm saying? You know, so the Lord provided a body, man.
That's your family too.
You know, your family. You got your new friends, you know what I'm saying? A new family. You know what I mean? Which we was all connected either way, you know?
Hey, we was talking about that movie Shazam before this, right? His family never really wanted him, and then he said he found his new family. You know, that's exactly us right here. You know, Because we didn't really, I mean, we all had family, and yeah, they love us and we love them, but it's not the same, you know?
Yeah.
Like even the Lord said, you know, this is my brother, my father, my mother, my sister.
Right. That movie was deep, man.
You know, we got a new family, and it's better, you know?
And they show you that in that movie that the world didn't accept it, man.
Yep.
The world rejected them, man.
Yep.
They were like losers, you know, in the world. And I speak for myself, I never was really accepted in this world, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? There was always something missing, man.
And we're not accepted in this world, especially when we come into this truth, you know? So that's why the Lord gave us a family, you know? The brotherhood.
And I was going to say, going back to, because you talked about how they were losing and whatnot, that proves, like, once you get the secret place, a part of that being in the secret place is knowing the name of the Most High, okay? Because before they were considered losers, but once the name was revealed unto them, they received all that power, man. Like Shazam came through and say my name, man. You know? And at first, it kind of, the way he said it, he was unsure. It's like he didn't have no faith.
Yep.
He's like, Shazam, and then boom. You know, but he said it though. That was the point. He said the name and he received all that power. He received all that, you know, his full glory, man.
You said we're gonna save my name for my power.
Yeah.
Let me get this though, going back to your point, so I can just get out the way, man. You read Psalm 91. This is Sirach 34 and 13. The spirit of those that fear the Lord shall live, for the hope is in him that saveth them. Whoso feareth the Lord shall not fear nor be afraid, for he is his hope. Blessed is the soul of him that feareth the Lord, to whom doth he look, and who is his strength. For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him, and he is their mighty protection and a strong stay, a defense from heat.
That reminds me of Proverbs 18 and 10. The name of the Lord is a strong tower, man. A strong tower, a fortified, solid, unbreakable, you can't breach it, impenetrable, you can't breach it, you know? That's why everybody that try to come up against us, you know, they always get confounded, man.
Yeah.
It's a safe house.
It's a safe
They
house.
don't call it that modern day.
Yeah. This is the safe house. It's a refuge. It's a bunker, so to speak. All those things, man. It's the house of mourning, you know? Etc.
It's like on that movie Bird Eye.
Bird Box.
Bird Box. They ended up in the secret place, you know?
Right. The place that they were looking for.
Yeah. But it says, blessed is the soul. Oh, it says, but the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. He is their mighty protection and strong stay, and defense from the heat. You got secret place. You got different places in and shade, you know. And compared to when this thing goes down, the Lord will be our defense from the heat. It's gonna be a lot of heat out here, man.
Hey, it's heat right now. You know? It's a little hell that we catch. Hey, that's why it's called a hell. We catch hell, so to speak, you know, because with you know the original, you know, meaning of hell, you being fire or whatever. But
Hades.
us catching hell, right, is like we're being in fire. But that spiritual fire that we're going through is a little tribulation we go through now. All right, but the actual fire is coming later, man. The real test, man. The real heat is gonna come, man. All right, where our faith is really gonna be tested, man. That's why the scriptures say, "He that calleth upon the name of the Lord, man, shall be saved." Man. All right, that's that refuge. That's that protection from the heat, man. You know.
It says, and a cover from the sun at noon. Okay, and we know that the sun at noon is at its highest peak. When it's the hottest, man. Okay, so when it's the hottest out here, the Lord gonna have his men, man.
That's right.
All right. The defense from heat and a cover from the sun at noon, a preservation from stumbling and a help from falling. He raises up the soul and lightning the eyes. He giveth help, life, and blessing.
Yeah, it also said preservation from stumbling. You know. Now we can get preserved, right, from stumbling later, meaning you know we'll be going through shit. But right now we're being preserved from stumbling to these other philosophies out here, man. being in this secret place, man. Having the doctrine, knowing the name of the Most High, keeps us awake. Like the scriptures tell you in Revelations, how the virgins,
That's right.
the virgins, you know. The scriptures talk about how the elect are virgins, man. Are we actually virgins to you simpletons out there? No, we're not actual virgins.
We're not young women.
All right, we're spiritual virgins, meaning we haven't been defiled by the philosophies of this world, man. All right, we ain't been defiled by the Esau's Christianity. All right, all this idolatry out here, Islam and Mormonism. We ain't defiled.
Satanism.
Yeah, we ain't defiled by worshiping our women. You know, whatever Jake is into that's causing him to go off. We ain't fucking with that, man. You know, because we're in the secret place. We shaded from those stumbling blocks out there, man. All right? The scriptures is our filter, man. All right? We filter out everything through the scriptures, man. All right?
Let me drop this. Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man perceiveth the evil and hideth himself.
A prudent man. And somebody look at the word prudent. Okay? Prudent man perceiveth the evil, man. All right? A prudent man basically is somebody who's well learned. Right? A wise man, somebody well learned, somebody with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding.
What makes a man wise? That's Job 28:28. You want to grab it real quick?
Definition for prudent: acting with or showing care and thought for the future.
Prepare for the future, man. Hiding yourself in the secret place, man. Because we're basically investing in our salvation right now, okay? Yeah, we're investing in our salvation, man. All right. So we have care for our future right now, man.
If I could say, bro, really, we're investing for the kingdom, because the salvation is only the start. You know.
That's right.
Because the Lord invested in us.
Yep.
Like Paul had mentioned, he entrusted us with his word. The Lord gave us, he invested in us, gave us the talents, gave us his word. Okay? You got that?
People say we're bought with a price.
Yeah.
Bought.
We're in debt. We're debtors. We're in debt. You know, we owe the Lord. This is the least we can do, you know? Go ahead.
Job 28.
Yeah, speak up. Yep.
And unto men he said, behold, the fear of the Lord, that is wisdom, and to depart from evil is understanding.
Yeah, the fear of the Lord, that's the beginning of wisdom, man. The fear of the Most High, the beginning of wisdom. Because when you fear the Lord, it promotes action, man. All right? It promotes you getting off your ass and getting into the scriptures, man.
People say the fear of the Lord drives away sins.
That's right, man. So what do you do? You repent, all right? You start following the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability. We're rehearsing the righteous act. All right, you start coming out on the highways and the hedges, teaching and being a part of the body, man. You know, that's showing your fear of the Lord, man. All right, and you're gonna then increase in that wisdom, man. Because then you're gonna also be seeking these scriptures, man. All right, and the scriptures say, search the scriptures, for in them you find eternal life too, man.
Right.
You know?
Zephaniah 2:3. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth.
Yeah, that's what the Lord is dealing with, the meek. He's dealing with those that are contrite spirits. He said in Matthew 5, the meek shall inherit the earth, man. The meek shall inherit the earth. Those that are of a humble spirit. Those that fear the Lord, that want to get down with the program, man. All right? They're not proud. They're not trying to sin against the Lord. All right?
Not trying to make a reputation for themselves.
Right. They're not trying to be a part of this world, man. All right? We're trying to humble ourselves. We know we got sins, man. So we want to repent to the Lord, man. Read that again.
Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth.
So that's what we're supposed to be doing. Seeking the Lord while he may be found. Trying to get yourself on his ark, man. Hey, you can compare that to the time of the Lord. The ark that Noah built, hey, that was a secret place, man.
That was.
Because what happened right after Noah built the ark? Most High shut that mug up and the floods came, man. You know? Only Noah and his family knew about that ark, man.
Yep.
You know? And was able to hide themselves. But everybody else, the 2/3, and the sons of men at the time, all right, they were all destroyed, man. They were all destroyed.
Hebrews 11:7. By faith, Noah, being warned of the Most High.
It starts with faith. by faith, Noah, go ahead,
being warned of the Most High,
being warned of the Most High, all
of
right,
things not seen as yet,
and of things not seen as yet, you know,
moved with fear.
moved with fear.
Yeah, that's one of the major points.
Yeah.
You know, because it's like when I mentioned, fear is a hell of a motivator.
Yep.
You know, so when you have seeds, you see that fear is a hell of a motivator, man.
Yeah.
You know?
You know what that person that you're fearing is capable of. Because what the Most High do after that? He flooded the earth, man. That was the Most High. He said, man, I fucked him up so bad, I'm gonna have to establish a rainbow and make a covenant, man. I ain't gonna do this no more.
Yep.
You know, that's a real terrible thing, man. Water, drowning, you know, just the anticipation of dying and drowning, that's fearful in itself, man. You know? So we're seeing the judgment afar off. Right?
Yeah. It says, move with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house.
Woo, we prepared an ark, man. And we're preparing the ark now spiritually, man.
Yeah.
With the brothers, with the house of David, man.
Right.
We're building this thing up, man. So when the Most High decides to finally bring the flood, bring the judgment, we'll be in that mud, man.
Right, because what happened when the ark was finished? Flood came.
Yep.
Scripture say Revelation 7, hold back the destruction.
The winds.
When the elect is sealed, you're going to release that judgment, man.
The ark was sealed, man. That's right.
Same as with Lot. You know, the angels came and told him, look, once he left, that's when the destruction came.
Yep.
You know?
So prepare yourself.
He went to a secret place to be saved.
You flee, like the scripture tell you,
Yeah.
flee ye out of the midst of Babylon.
Flee the shadow of this world.
Right, flee ye the shadow. I think that's what I was thinking. Flee the shadow
If
of
I
this
could
world.
say though, but in this time we're not gonna flee America, even though we know it's gonna be destroyed. Yeah, exactly. First, the secret places of scriptures, and then we're gonna be lifted up physically into the chariots. You know,
That's the Lord showing his power, man.
God.
That's why you gotta have faith, man. Alright? It says, by faith, Noah being warned of the Most High, of things not seen as yet, moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith.
He put himself in the ark, right? He condemned the world. He preached. He prophesied unto the people. He told them what was coming. All right. But once his lot was fulfilled, the Most High told Noah, all right, go in the ark, and he closed it up, and then the floods came, man.
Like the apostles say, they were the elect at that time. You know, now the Lord's, dealing with has been now, the elect.
The scriptures talk about things written aforetime, written for our learning in these very last days, man. All right. So this account right here, you can spiritually compare it to what we're doing now. All right.
And that also gives us insight and hope that maybe the Lord will save our wives and children.
Yep.
Just like with Lot.
And Noah, his wives. Noah's wife, and Sham, Ham, and Japheth's wives. You know.
Zephaniah 2 and 3. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have brought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness. It may be ye shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. All right?
You shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger. You should read that one again, Ak. That's a good one. That's the secret place. You're going to be hid in the day of the Lord's anger, which is when America is destroyed by ICBM nuclear missiles, man.
This is what the elect is going to do. Seek ye the Lord, all ye meek of the earth, which have brought his judgment. Seek righteousness, seek meekness.
Hey, where do you find the righteousness, man? In the scriptures, man. You know, the righteousness of the Heavenly Father, man, which is the Word, all right? Laws, statutes, and commandments, all the wisdom, all the counsel, all the advice that the Lord gives, all right? Knowing His will, knowing the prophecies, man, all right? That's the righteousness, all right? And it also teaches you about faith, man, and about believing, okay?
It may be you shall be hid in the day of the Lord's anger.
Ooh, you're going to be hid in the day of the Lord's anger, man. All right? The Most High is going to camp angels round about you because you feared Him, man. You know? He's going to be guiding you, all right? Through all the destruction that's going to come out here, man. All right?
Right. All right, Romans 11 and 7. It says, what then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for?
Right. Israel as a whole, all right? All of our people, okay? That's what the scripture's talking about. Israel hath not obtained that which he seeketh for,
But the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
but the election hath obtained it, and the rest are blinded. All right, because at the end of the day, only the elect, only an Israelite can receive this truth, man.
Right.
All right, but again, the Most High is not dealing with every Israelite, man.
Right.
All right, this was talking about in Israel, the Most High. All right, only the elect is going to be born again of the Spirit, man.
Got you.
All right.
Romans 9 and 6. Not as though the word of the Most High had taken none effect, for they are not all Israel which are of Israel.
Right, so you got Israelites, all right? We all Israelites in the flesh through blood, right? Through the bloodline, through the seed, all right? It's in your blood, right? We are Israelites in the blood, right?
The flesh.
But there's an Israel there's an Israel, all right, that's of Israel, that's actually performing the actions of being a son of the Most High, man. Living after the righteousness.
Because the heathens.
Right, they're heathens, spiritually heathens, right? Because they're not following the ways of the Most High, man. That's what makes them heathens, man. All right, anything out of the Spirit of the Lord makes you a heathen, man. All right, makes you a Gentile,
Right.
you know. So, but we like Paul said, we used to be Gentiles, you know, but now we're returning back into our power. We're becoming sons of the Most High. Right. Yeah. Because when you think of a man, right, when he shoots off his seed, right? He shoots off his seed, and a child is born. You know, that child contains that man's spirit. Okay. So it's the same thing with this right here. We're spiritually of the Most High Spirit, man. We are the sons that's of the Most High.
Or
Right.
a woman will take on a man's spirit.
Right.
We're the Lord's woman too.
That's right. That's right.
All right, Matthew 13 and 9.
But like I said, Israel hath obtained it, and the rest were blinded. Read it again.
Let me go back, yeah. Romans 11 and 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for?
Ultimately, we're trying to seek for the truth, man. All right. Like we mentioned earlier, Israel was destroyed. We left off Jeremiah 17 and 4. We left off from our heritage. So now you see Jake out here. You know, you see certain Jakes in the Black conscious community. See certain Jakes in Islam. See certain Jakes in Christianity, right? Because we're seeking something. We're a spiritual people. All right. We're seeking for the truth. But Israel had not obtained that which he's seeking for. All right. All of the elect. All right.
But the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
But the election obtained the truth, man. And as for everybody else, they were blinded, man. All right? And the scriptures tell you in Isaiah, the 6th chapter, it tells you how long should they be blinded, right? Until the cities be made waste, man. Why? Because they weren't sanctified from the beginning, man, through belief of the truth, all right? They don't have the belief. So the Most High is going to destroy it. That's how we're saved. People tell you in what is it? Ephesians, we're saved by faith.
Yeah.
You know?
Romans 8 was saved by hope.
And that's now 2/3. When it comes to being head, they're not going to be head. They're not going to have any defense, anywhere to seek refuge.
Yup.
Just straight judgment.
They'll be open pray. They despised it when the place of repentance opened unto them. They despised it, man.
Oh, that's Thessalonians 2, where it talks about they didn't receive the love of the truth, man. That they might be
Damn.
Right, they might be condemned. They never see the love of the truth, man. You know, it was man.
You can't say the Lord ain't merciful, man. It says, according as it is written, the Most High have given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see.
Spiritually slumber, man. They sleeping, you know.
Lost.
They lost, man. You know.
And ears that they should not hear until this day.
Yeah, you ain't got the spiritual ears to hear, man. The scriptures say, my sheep hear my voice, man. You know, you ain't got the get that Matthew 13.
Matthew 13 and 9. Who have ears to hear, let him hear. And the disciples came and said to him, why speakest thou unto them in parables?
Why are you speaking unto them in secrets? Why are you speaking unto them in mysteries, man?
Yeah.
You know? Go ahead.
Say it cleanly.
Right, say it plainly. Go ahead.
It says, he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of the heaven, but to them it is not given.
And who was YAHAWASHI talking to when he said you? His disciples, man, the 12, which represents the elect. He said the mysteries, all the deep, dark mysteries, you know, the riddles, the dark sayings, like it tells you in Sirach, those things are revealed unto you. The understanding is revealed unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom, you know, of the Most High, man. All right.
Second Esdras 8:62. These things have I not shown unto all men.
These things have I not shown unto all men. So what's this shit talking about? If you just accept Jesus, God accepts anybody.
Yeah, you can accept Jesus.
Yeah.
You can't accept YAHAWASHI, man.
Right. Yeah. This proves that Jesus and it's two different like preaching another Jesus.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
scripture say.
Yeah, like the boss said, that white meat.
Right. You know, the other white meat. The other white meat, they'll say that everybody can come into this thing. Nah, it don't work like that, man. Yahushua said, I'm only dealing with a specific group of men, man. And that's plain.
That's why when he said my sheep hear my voice, he was getting on them dudes, man. And you don't understand, you're not my fault, you're not my sheep.
That word mine, that's possessive, man. His sheep. You know, like it's read in John 17, he revealed the name, he revealed the words into them that God has given him. Yahweh gave Yahushua certain men, you know, to reveal the truth unto, man.
That's why when he began his ministry, he wasn't calling to everybody.
Yup.
He went specifically to certain men.
Specifically, yeah.
It's like John, they came to him. He said, who told you that?
Yeah. Grab it.
He said, bring forth fruits, meet for repentance. Which fruits?
Yeah.
But which fruit?
The judgment to come, right?
Right.
You vipers.
Yeah.
It says, these things have I not shown unto all men, but unto thee, and a few like thee, then answer I
The
said.
angel telling Ezra, he said, man, don't worry about them. Worry about the men that's like unto you. Seek those men, man.
I got you. Second Esdras 8:55. And therefore ask thou no more questions concerning the multitude of them that perish.
And that also goes into Jeremiah 7 chapter. So I said, don't lift up prayer for these niggas, man.
Yeah.
Don't lift up prayer for them. Don't try to be an intercession for them.
Yeah.
You know? Because like Most High, like Moses did back in the wilderness.
Right.
You know? But he told him, stand back, Moses. Moses came to the Most High and told him, like, no, don't do that. All right? We can't be in that scenario. Most High said, now, hey, look, I already got them condemned. All right? They're going to die this time. They're going to be destroyed. So don't lift up prayer for them, man. Don't worry about them.
Jeremiah.
Worry about yourself. 7 and 18, I think.
Jeremiah 16 says he took his peace from Jacob. Right? It says, for when they had taken liberty, they despised the Most High, thus scorn of his law, and forsook his ways.
That's the spirit of two-thirds of our people, man. They don't give a damn about the Lord. They don't give a damn about repenting. They love eating pork. They love worshiping Jesus. You know? Right. They love getting tattoos. All right? They love committing adultery. All right? They love killing their brother. They brag about it in rap songs, man.
Oh, you got one guy talking about murder on my mind.
Right. Yeah, right.
It's a dope melody.
Melody.
Goddamn,
It's
dude.
wickedness, man. Wickedness, man.
I got you. 2 Corinthians 4:3. But if our gospel be hid, it is hid to them that are lost.
If our gospel, the good news of this truth, right? If it's hid to them that are lost, man. All right? They're the lost sheep, man. They're going to be lost to the missiles drop, man. All right?
Bombs drop.
Now we're living in a time where Yahushua is gathering his sheep together. That's for the rest. They're just going to be lost, man. They're just out there for the wolves, man.
They don't want nothing. They don't want nothing to do with the Lord, man. So the Lord don't want nothing to do with them.
Most
You know,
I'm calling out to you right now. So when it's time for you to, basically catch that hell, man, you gonna try to call into the YAHAWASHI outside. He ain't gonna hear you.
Hebrews 4:2. For unto us was the gospel preached, as well as unto them. But the word preached did not profit them, not being mixed with faith in them that heard it.
Yeah, they don't, our people don't see this word prophetism, man. All right? Hey, like we mentioned earlier, they can't see what's so far off, man. You know, if they understood that this word was for our benefit, they would get themselves together, man. They will follow YAHAWAH, YAHAWASHI. They think America, like I tell you, the inward thought is that the house will continue forever. That's mainly in Esau, you know. But niggas is, they of their father the devil. You know?
gotta be predestinated.
Yep.
You gotta be Jeremiah 1:5. It's Sirach 1:14. To fear the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and it was created with the faithful in the womb.
In the womb, man. When you was being formed in your mama's stomach, right? The Most High was, was already. That's a prophet right there. Have him pop her, because that's a prophet. The Spirit, that's a prophet. Most High chose you from the beginning, man. All right. Like he told you that Jeremiah was saying.
Yeah.
Jeremiah. He showed you from the womb, from the very beginning.
Oh, no, that was Sirach 1:14.
Okay. Well, that goes hand in hand with Jeremiah, man. He sanctified Jeremiah and made him a prophet, man. Hey, Jeremiah didn't know nothing. He was like, I can't do that. What you talking about? But the Most High was like, nah, this is what I made you to do, man.
Moses, the Lord came to Moses.
Right. He said, I'm unlearned, Right.
That was trying to Like, dealing with Jake is a fucking headache, man.
But the Most High had to put that fear into Jonah, man. He had to make him fear him, man. And I just seen a video, brother put up a video of a whale, man, and coming dipping out of the water, and I was like, God damn, that shit was scary, man.
It's huge.
The ocean alone is scary, bro.
Right.
The ocean alone is scary. Go ahead, we'll close it out.
This is James. This is James 1:21. Wherefore, lay apart all filthiness and superfluity of naughtiness,
That's what the elect is doing through the word, through being in the secret place. Go ahead.
and receive with meekness the engrafted word, which is able to save your soul.
Receive the engrafted word, which is able to save your soul, man. The secret place, man. Get on up in here, man. Because it's set to save your soul, man. It's set to heal you, man. YAHAWASHI.
He gonna do what?
And he gonna save us, man.
That's what his name is.
He the deliverer, man. He gonna come back. He gonna redeem us, man. We're being spiritually healed now, through the word, and then he's gonna come back and fashion our vile body like unto his glorious body, man. We gonna get new bodies, man. It's gonna be the healing is gonna be fully fulfilled, man.
And they showed you that with Shazam.
Right.
They got the new bodies, man.
Let's get that real quick.
What, the vile bodies? Philippians 3. Nah, that's 3. He's saying the same thing. 3 is like the last couple of verses. Let's go to the last couple of verses. No, Philippians 3 and
You're thinking about in the twinkling of an eye.
that's Corinthians.
Oh, that's Corinthians.
What?
The 3 in the last couple of verses. I'll read it real quick.
Oh, yep, this is it. For our conversation, this is 3:20. For our conversation is in heaven,
Conduct is in heaven. Go ahead.
from whence also we look for the Savior, the Lord Yahawashi Mashiach.
Right, good. I was gonna say that's where y'all he's coming from the skies, man. He's gonna invade this place from the top.
Who shall change our vile body.
Change our vile bodies.
He said we're gonna meet the Lord in the air.
Yep.
Hey, be as he is.
Yep.
We have all those who love his brings
Yep.
No, and she was talking about how we in these chains of darkness, man. We constantly going on. We chained to the darkness, man. We can't get away from it, man. The scriptures talk about how we're subject to the vanity, man.
Oh, wretched man I am.
Yep.
who shall change our vile body that it may be fashioned like unto his glorious body, according to the working whereby he is able even to subdue all things unto himself.
So the point is, when YAHAWASHI comes, we must suffer to that chariot at the twinkling of an eye, like Paul described it, our bodies are going to be changed, man. All right?
Like Shazam.
We ain't never gonna die.
Never going to die.
That's immortality.
The scriptures talk about how there be some men standing here that shall not taste
Taste
death.
death. Yeah.
So from the time that we born, from the time that we're born to now, to the time YAHAWASHI comes, there's gonna be life after that. Right now, we never gonna die. We're never gonna see death.
He defeated death.
Right?
Oh, death, where's that sting?
Yeah.
He put the spirit on us not to fear death, man. You know?
Hey, Lord willing, this is edifying. Hey, if he runs out there, let's stay in the for our covering, man. All right, it's for our protection now in these times. It's for our protection later as well, man. Okay? Hey, so with that, man, hey, Lord willing, we'll be out here next week. All right, we're going to give all praise, honor, and glory
To Yahawah, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash, Barak the Yahawah, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahawah, Barak the Yahushai, Barak the Yahawah, Barak the Yahushai. Hashem.
Okay.